In this tutorial, you will learn how to create the Snowman on a Stick treat design for the Winter Wonderland workshop. As station leader, you will want to make sure that you have the following supplies on your table in bulk amounts. You will need to have plates, white donuts, sour punch, airheads, nerds, and you will also need to have a skewer. Now, let's take a look at how we will assemble this interesting treat design. One of the first steps is to get the donuts onto the skewer. In this case, you'll want to make sure that the very bottom donut, this one here, is about 5 inches, 5.5 inches from the top. So you want to move it down to about that much. Then you'll put on the second one. Now be careful with the donuts. You want to instruct your participants that they don't have to try to get it directly through the center, because we are going to put a candy surprise right there in the middle. The next step will be to take the sour punch and to cut it in half. You can do this simply with a nail or by twisting. Once that's been done, simply take a piece and carefully place it onto the skewer. And then take the next piece and carefully, and I've kind of moved my donuts down a bit, so I'm going to move that up a little bit. Have to be careful with it because sometimes they'll break and you have to start again. And I'm going to gently kind of move that back and forth, and you can see that one broke. And that's okay. That is going to happen during the workshop. All we simply do is just try another section and just twist it down. Now for our attendees who are brownies and daisies, their skewers will already be built for them, and they'll simply be decorating with candy. Okay, so once those are on, take the final donut and place it through the top. And you don't want to go all the way through because we don't really want it to poke through. But if you're noticing that you have this space, simply encourage your participants to gently wiggle it back and forth so it moves up. And again here, back and forth. And again, there's no rush. They'll have a total of 25 minutes to do that. And so if it falls off again, just instruct the workshop attendee that's a piece that they can eat. Once that's been finished, the next step is to put in the mouth and the nose. I'm going to go ahead and put in the nose here, the carrot nose, and then I'm going to make the smile underneath. Now for the video, we're just simply pushing the candy into the donut, and it'll stay pretty well. We will have a little bit of frosting available at the workshop if girls are finding that they need it. And so you can use about 3 of these little nerds. Now I just happen to take nerds of similar color. If you want, stop at 3. If you want 5, you can add a bigger smile. Tell your participants that. Bigger smile. And in this case, once I've got my smile complete, I'm going to go ahead and add green eyes. Push those down. And green eyes here. Okay. And then the final step will be to add buttons, and you can just push those in. And again, if we need a little frosting to hold them into place, we'll have a little bit of that at the workshop. And now you have Snowman on the stick. And of course, if his scarf falls off, it's not a catastrophe. It's just something you get to eat. And once that's completed, invite your workshop participants to enjoy eating their snowman.